Hi everyone. Today we are going to study about another class of engineering graphics, class number 19. I am Arvind P. And today we are going to deal with the topic development of spheres actually. Okay, spheres. So a sphere is a solid of revolution like a right regular cylinder and the right cylinder cone, etc. So as the surface of a sphere is double curved surface, it is development can be produced by some appropriate methods, and these two methods are zone method or the loon method. Okay, loon method and zone method. So maybe in the question they will be asked write about the zone method, or maybe the draw about using the loan method actually. So what is exactly these methods? I'll describe. So the zone method, if the conical surface is inscribed within that sphere, the development produced will be smaller than the actual size. Okay, and circumscribed, and the development will be larger than the actual size. So hence the conical surface may be taken as a partly, and within that partly without the sphere or more appropriate development. Like we are dealing with the same principle, we are using the loan method also. Okay, so but the only difference is loan method is much more accurate than the accurate for the development of the sphere. I know you will not understand about this what I said, but we will do it with using a problem actually. Okay, the first problem. So it is the development of the surface of a sphere of radius 60 by Loon method actually. Okay, Loon method. So this is one using the Loon method, and in this figure you can see that there will be two circles are given and some a part of this a conical part of this sphere is given actually. Okay, right. We will describe how we are going to draw. First we have to draw the front view of the sphere actually. So where is the front view actually? Okay, I'm going to use this pen actually, and so this one is the front view. In this front view we have to make it as a or divided into the sphere actually into 8 numbers of the loon actually. So what is a loon actually? See, this one is first loon, this is another loon. So two loons you can see, and in here in between if you are dividing it into this one, so 8 number of loons, it means that 360 divided by 8 actually. So you will get how much actually? Yeah, it is 45. So each loan should have a 45-degree angle actually. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to see. So in the first step, we have to draw the front view of the sphere and divide it into 8 number of loans actually. And then we how this 8 number of loans. Then these 8 number of loans, that is 360 divided by 8, and you will get 45-degree angle. So in the front view, you can see there will be a q dash p dash will be there in the center. Okay, so what exactly it means that the O is the center point when you see it from the top view. So this is the top view. When you see it in the top view, you can see that P is in that side and Q is in this side and O is the center point. Okay, right, I hope you understand. So this will be the axis actually. Okay, here this is the front, top view, this is the top view, and this will be the front view actually. And see here, this axis PQ, in between the axis PQ there will be in the center point O will be there actually. So we will cut into different numbers of loans actually. Okay, so in the front view you can get a q dash and p dash in the front view as the axis perpendicular to the plane of that paper. Okay, now the second step, we will have to draw the sphere and divide into right side of into any numbers of equal parts. Okay, so here we will take it as any number of we have to divide this we have to divide this hemisphere into any numbers of parts, but actually we will use it into 8 numbers of parts actually. So from here I 1 2 3 and then 4, then 5 6 7 and 8. So 8 numbers of parts I already this have. Okay, now what we have to do is then we have to, by drawing the projectors into 6 dash and 5 dash, you can see that here you will get these numbers 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. When you draw a projection lines into the vertical lines, that is 7 here. When you draw like here, draw line, and when 6 you draw it, okay, then 5 you draw it, and it will meet an axis. Here you can see there is an axis. When it meets an axis point, you have to mark it. Okay, I'll just remove this. Okay, you can see that this 6 dash and 5 dash. Okay, 6 dash, 5 dash and 7 dash. Okay, or 1 dash you can provide in the 7 dash, 6 dash and 5 dash in there, actually the meeting point, okay, in the axis. And yeah, 6 dash and 5 dash, etc. And this the front view, and they are actually the points on the center line of the loon, actually. Okay, now with the center O and radius O dash and 6 dash, O dash and 6 dash, center O and O dash and 6 dash, draw an arc of C dash and D dash. Here you can see that C dash and D dash. I'll use another color that will be lead you. Okay, so C dash and D dash. So that is the center point O you will make, and then make an arc like this, and you will get C dash and D dash. Okay, C dash and D dash. So as you know that I just take two of the number of loons in here. So first one this one, and second one this one. Okay, opposite numbers of loons I take it, and then I just mark this C dash and D dash. As you know that I just draw a center point. Okay, a center point, and then mark a 45-degree here and 45-degree, that is totally 45-degree. And then I just from the 6 dash I just pick the 6 dash and mark an arc, and I draw C dash and D dash here, like exactly the 5 and 7 and this 4. Okay, 4 will be the last end point, actually. Here it is a 4 will be the end point, and the 6 7 6 5, these three I just mark an arc like this. Okay, yeah. So once more I will tell you, with the center O dash and radius O dash 6 dash, center O dash and O dash 6 dash, 6 dash is here, actually. So I will draw a mark of arc, and just point out C dash and D dash. Like similarly I just marked A dash and B dash, and E dash and F dash, G dash and H dash. Okay, all these I got it. Okay, yeah. So I'll draw like a loon, like a triangle ways. Okay, like this I get. Now stretch out this line PQ. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to take it out, and okay, this P and Q I'm going to write here, P and Q. Stretch out the line P and Q. I just mark an P and Q here. I'll change the color. Okay, so stretch out the line P and Q, and then what will be the length, actually? It is pi into r, actually. Okay, the pi into r, that means 188.5. How this r is, you know that 60, and 60 into 3.14, you will get this length, actually. This length you will get and mark it, actually. And now now this P point and Q point, capital P point and Q point, you will get it, and then divided into 8 number of parts, equal parts, and name them. Okay, and name them. So I am going to again divide into 8 number of parts, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. The last part is 8, actually. Okay, and divide it. Okay, now the point C is a point of intersection of the horizontal line through the C dash. Okay, so horizontal line, and the vertical through 6 is the development, actually. And similarly obtain the points A, B, etc. Okay, so what I have to do is I just want to make the horizontal lines here from here to there. Okay, and just horizontal lines from each points. Okay, A, B, C, D, each and every point I have to make it. Okay, here you won't understand. Okay, you can see that here I just drop the P and Q, and then I have to divide it into number of parts. Actually, I just made a number of parts, 8 number of parts, and then from the A point, you know that from the A dash point, you can see that here this line represents, and this arc comes, and this point here actually A dash and B dash. You draw it actually horizontal line. Okay, two horizontal line, and you mark it these 2 points outside 2 points, and again about 2, the 2 is coming C dash, so C dash you draw it, and D dash you draw it, and you will get 2 points in the 2 dash and in the 2. Okay, in the 2 vertical lines you will get another 2 points, like similarly 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the final, and you joins all these points, you will get like a shape of like this actually. Okay, a shape of like this. So the draw the smooth curve passing through all these points, and you will get a development of one lone actually. So this is actually one lone, and 8 lones will form these 8 lones. So this is only one lone, and if you will get an 8 lones, and you will have the sphere actually. Okay, I think you understand. And one more question is, in this problem we have to tell the width of this loon actually. Okay, width of the loon actually. So how you are going to measure the width actually? It's simply you have to measure this height actually. If this is actually the same actually, the opposite side actually. Okay, that means 45, this side is this one actually, and this side is this one, and you just measure this from the axis to these both endpoints, you will get the width actually here. Okay, this is about the loan method, how we are going to draw the loan method. Okay, okay, so I hope you understand about this loan method. Okay, I'll tell you one more. First, you have to draw the front view. Front view, you have to divide into 360 divided by 8 numbers of loans, and you will get 45-degree angle. And each 45-degree angle you will get, and you just mark it these two. Okay, these two, 45 and 45, you just mark it. Okay, from the center actually. The from the axis 45, you have to take it as a both. Okay, light. And then you have to draw it's a top view. So top view you have to draw like center point O, and radius taken as a 60 degree 60 mm, and you'll draw it actually. Draw the top view. So you first you draw on the front view, and then you draw the top view, and then what you do it is you mark the P and Q here, and the axis, you draw the axis, and you divide the number of 8 number of parts, and then you just projected each numbers from here and in it to the axis, up to the axis, and you make a small arc here, and you just draw the points here. Okay, and you will get a dash, b dash, c dash, d dash, e dash, f dash, and g dash, and h dash. All the points you will get it, and then you mark the same axis. You just measure the line, total line, and the length of the line will be pi into r, and you mark it as a p and final q, and then you just divide into 8 numbers. Okay, 8 numbers, and then from the corresponding lines you mark the points. Okay, horizontal lines you mark the points, and a smooth curve you have to draw it, and you will get a one clone. I just simply said actually, you try it in your home actually. Okay, right. Now we are going to study the second problem. The second problem is with using a zone method actually. In this method, as you know that there will be yeah, a little more complicated like shape actually. Okay, so the first one you have to draw. The step number 1 is to draw the front view of the sphere and divide it into divide the top hemisphere into 3 zones of equal width. Okay, 3 zones into the equal width. So as you know that there will be zones will be available. I will mark it. Okay, so the zone A, zone B, and zone C. So first you have to draw a circle, okay, with a 50 mm diameter, and then mark it as a O dash, and this P dash, and Okay, O dash and this axis, central axis, you mark it, and you just draw a circle. Okay, and you are now going to divided each zone actually. Okay, so this is first zone, this is second zone, and this is third zone. Okay, so each zone, sorry, this is a third zone. Okay, each zone, as you know that when you draw from P dash to 3 dash, you can see that there will be an yeah hemisphere, or you will be yeah a triangle. Okay, a triangle method, you can see that. Okay, so three zones will be having an equal width actually, equal width. You have to make it as an equal width, that is 3 dash 2 dash actually. It is the 3 dash and 2 dash. Okay, 3 dash 2 dash. The width, it means that yeah, this is the width actually. Here it is the width actually. Okay, so 3 dash and 2 dash will be the width actually, which is width of 2 dash and 1 dash equal to 1 dash and O dash actually. Width will be equal. Okay, now join that 3 dash and 2 dash. Okay, and extend to an intersect at a point O3 dash. Okay, intersection of a point of the O3 dash as an apex, and zone A is development as a frustum of the cone with the apex O3 dash, and similarly locate the apex of O2. So what they did, what they said is that you have to mark this axis, central axis, and then 3 dash you mark it, and 3 dash through here you just mark through this way you mark, you just make a cone with having a O3 dash as a top apex. Okay, so the first zone, the cone will be there actually. Okay, and yeah, here I'll just draw it. Okay, yeah, and as you know that there will be only this part is available actually. Okay, only this part is available, but what we do is we will draw in the complete actually, we will draw it into a complete. As you know that when a triangle is opened, yeah, you have to measure this side length O3 dash and 3 dash actually. O3 dash and 3 dash will be the length actually. And as you know that there will be a calculation. Okay, so there will be a theta 1, theta 2, theta 3, and here it is the theta 3 because we are using O3 dash, so 3 is 1, so that is why O3 dash. So here we will length, finding the length. Okay, finding the length L is equal to, as you know, you already studied about the 360 360 into 360 into radius divided by L. Okay, I hope you remember that formula. Okay, so O3, find O3 actually, and that is theta 3. Sorry, theta 3. Theta 3 you have to find that using the theta 3. You just mark this cone actually. Okay, and also already you know that O3 O dash 3 dash length actually, and using that length you just I'll draw with a different color. Yeah, you just draw with an arc actually this. Okay, and then measure the length of this 2 dash actually, or the PQ this distance. Measure this distance, and you just measure this distance in here, and mark this another cone actually. Yeah, yeah, so I'll got it with the first one actually. Okay, so first one. Okay, now similarly you find the second. So I'll clear it, and the second one. So in the second one what you have to do is you mark it Q dash and 2 dash, and then yeah, this triangle similarly see. Okay, this triangle, and try to open it actually. Hmm? Try to open it. So how you are going to try to open actually? So as you know that this will be here actually, this part will be the zone 2 actually, zone 2. Okay, or zone B. Okay, this is a zone B. We are going to open the zone B, and as you know that the surface, outer surface area will be more actually, okay, than the inner surface area. So what you have to do is you prepare an angle theta 2. So how this theta 2 is coming, it is in this problem theta 2, you when you calculate it you will get 254.5 degrees centigrade, 254.5 degrees centigrade. Okay, Now yeah, so then join these 3 dash and 2 dash, join this 3 dash and 2 dash, and extend to an intersect at point O3 dash on the vertical center line through O dash. Okay, vertical center line on, oh yeah. So what you do is you have to draw the theta 2. This is will be the theta 2. Okay, this length, the total length will be the theta 2 actually. So this will be the total angle actually. Okay, now you have to draw this Q and R here and PQ and here actually. Yeah, so you will get like a shape like this actually. Okay, so theta 2 by using the theta 2. Yeah, now yeah, the complete the and now locate the centers of O1, this center O1, this O1 point, O1, O2 and O3. So the here it is O1 point, the center point, then another is O2 actually, and O2 center point, he is here approximately here. I'll draw with a different color. Okay, this is O1 and O2, and then here O3. Okay, when you just make an axis here actually, then mark it as an O1. Okay, so how this distance you got it from the O1 actually. Okay, so how the distance you got it actually, so you just yeah, you just find out this distance actually here, and that is 2 dash and 1 dash. Okay, and 2 to 1. Okay, 2 to 1, and that is the axis. Oh yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, here you will get the 3 point, 3 third point, you will get the third point, 3 point here, third point, and the second point is coming here, as you know that, and then the first point is coming here actually. In this distance the first point is coming. Okay, right. Yeah, then you find fix a point O1 actually. O1 point, you fix it in O1 point, and then also point out an O2 point from here also. Okay, the distance you measure the O2. Okay, O1 and O2, and then O1, from the O1 you just mark these take it as a theta 2 angle. So you must mark the theta 2 angle from the O1. Okay, from the O1 point you just mark the theta 2 point, and you will get yeah, 254, you know, yeah, 254 angle, and then you will draw the similar distance actually. So that means the outer will be more actually. See, the outer is P dash and 3 dash. Okay, so here it is 2 dash and Q dash actually. Okay, and Q and 2 dash. So that radius, how you'll get the radius actually, here you can see the radius actually here. O2 R is equal to O2 dash and 2 dash. O2 dash and 2 dash is the radius, and you pick it that radius, and you just mark it, and you just draw it actually. This is a little bit confused manner, and I hope you will clearly, yeah, if you are taking in is a separate way actually. Okay, zone 1, zone A and zone B, I think it is a little bit easier to find out, but zone C is a little bit more not easier actually. And the zone 3, which is you have to know the angle 370 347 actually, theta 1 is 347. So, and you know that the angle actually. Okay, so once more I will explain to you. Okay, locate the center O1 and O2 and O3 on a vertical line O33. Okay, I'll explain once more. O3 and 3. So this will be the O3 and 3, and locate center O1, O2 and O3. O1 here, and O2 will be here, and O3 will be here. Okay, O1, O2 and O3. Okay, and then yeah, and then to develop the zone A actually, zone A, as you know that the develop the zone A is very simple actually. Okay, A with the center O3. from the center O3, develop the 3, the radius O3 dash, O3, O3 dash and 3 dash. So this is that one. And then draw an arc of PP. So it means an arc of PP. Okay. So it's completed. Okay. PP, and whose subtended an angle is O3. Those subtended an angle is O3, theta 3. Okay, so here it is the theta 3 angle. We used the theta 3 here, an angle, and we will mark it P to P. Okay, so that will be the first one, development. Okay, with the center O3, the radius equal to O3 dash and 2 dash. O3 dash and 2 dash. Okay, O3 dash and 2 dash, the second one. Yeah, the radius, you have to draw this one. Okay, with the center O3, with the center O3, O3 dash and 2 dash, you draw an arc with the same angle, you will get this zone A. Actually zone A, you will get it. Okay, once more I am going to tell you about this. Okay, so that is you clearly understand. The first zone we will do it, it is first we will mark O1, O2 and O3 in an axis, and then from the O3 you mark it actually an angle with the 340 to 92.8. You mark it a 92.8 angle. You mark P dash to P and Q to Q, you just mark it. Okay, so you just get a strip of zone A actually. Okay, now with the center O3, the radius O3 dash and 2 dash. Okay, that is, then we will get the Q and Q angle. Another arc OQ, QQ is shown. Now PP and QQ is the development of the zone A actually. Okay, so that is the development of zone A. Similarly, when the center point of the O1 or O2, we will deal with the O2 or theta 2. Theta 2 and O2, here is this one, and you just similar manner, you just find out the angle and you just mark it actually. Okay, yeah, and the second one is actually in the 254. So this is 254, this is the angle, and you projected it like the similar manner. First one this one, and then inside angle will be like this one, and you just close it, you will get the second zone. Similarly the third zone also. Okay, it's just like this. It is yeah, it is just like this. First you will get an angle like this. Okay, okay, now this is the axis. So first we will get a zone number 1 or zone number A. Okay, and then the center point, the second point, you just mark it as a zone number 2. You will just get an arc of like this. Okay, like this. So you will get a shape of like yeah, like this. Okay, and third will be like this. Okay, third will be also like this. So these three zones will be, you will get A, B and C. uh, you won't get understand in a very easy manner. You just try on this one actually. Okay, you just try on it 2 or 3 times, then only you will understand about this question, how to solve it actually. Okay, the first one is you make a vertical axis, you mark it O1, O2 and O3, and then just from the O3 as a center, you just make it an arc of the P and P. Okay, with having a degree of 92.8, and then mark this O, Q and Q. Okay, and you will get the zone 1, zone A. And then for a zone B, you just take the second angle. Okay, you just take the O2 actually. Okay, O2 point. How you are getting the O2 point actually from the distance actually, how you are getting the O2 point. So yeah. Mm, zone B and zone A and zone C. Okay, So o dash to 3 dash, o dash to 3 dash. Okay, o dash to 3 dash will be the length of. Okay, anyway, I hope you understand about this problem. Okay, total length and all these yeah, all these things I think you will understand. And if you having any doubt, you just contact me. Okay, anyway, thank you for this one. Okay, and keep watching my videos. Okay, and study it in a very proper manner.